Basically, he's now threatened all of Europe with war if they try to defend Ukraine.
This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello, and welcome to the Think Tank, where we use critical thinking, deductive reasoning, and just a pinch of common sense to draw unbiased and logical conclusions. Today, we're here to talk about Vladimir Putin and the potential for World War III that seems very imminent. So, Venezuela is an oil-rich company. Now, I know the U.S. is talking about we went in for drugs. Wait, cocaine comes from Colombia. We know that. Fentanyl comes from maybe China, according to the rhetoric on the internet. But you remember with all of the African bots that are actually the support of the MAGA mainframe, we don't know what's true and what's not. But let's say it is China, then it's coming through Mexico with the borders that are supposed to be closed, right? Because that's the only way in. They're not coming in and they're not killing millions of Americans on speedboats. Speedboats don't go very far. You can't make it. I'm prior Navy. You can't get in the speedboat from the Navy, from the Venezuela and make it to the Americas. It's not true. Somebody lying to you. It didn't happen. It's not happening. There's no drugs coming from Venezuela. So the illegal attack on Venezuela is happening. Now let's talk about the truth about it. So without Congress declaring war, the president was able to send troops to Vietnam. The same thing is happening in Venezuela right now. Now, why are we there? If we're not there for drugs, I know the MAGA bots from Africa that's played for by either Elon Musk or Putin, possibly both, probably both, are stating that, oh, it's because of the voting machine tampering. The reality is that Venezuela is one of the most oil-rich countries in the world, and Trump likes oil tycoons. Elon Musk paid hundreds of millions of dollars to get him in to office, and he said, "Sorry, Elon, but I got to still deal with these. I got to still deal with oil tycoons. So I know that you do electric vehicles, and the Green New Deal was going to stop all of this gas from being used and oil from being used. It was going to go toward electric cars. He was going to phase out the gas cars." And you was going to be the biggest beneficiary, but no, I'm dealing with the oil tycoons. So he did all of this because of the oil tycoons. Then he goes into Venezuela. It's obviously for oil. This is not rocket science. Like, my 8-year-old can understand this. So we're in there, and Putin's like, yo, wait a time out. We, too, are an oil-rich country. As a matter of fact, all our bread comes from oil. We're like Venezuela. Nah, Putin calls Venezuela. I got your back, homie. He speaks with a Russian accent. He probably didn't sound like that when he said it, but that's what he said. I got your back, homie. So now Putin's like, after he makes the call to Maduro, the president of Venezuela, his next thing is now he's in the media like, yeah, I hope the U.S. don't do something stupid, like continue what they're trying to do in Venezuela, because that will cause real problems. It's a backdoor threat to the United States. Why it matters. Russia has more nuclear weapons than anyone else on Earth. Hey everybody, this is your boy Leo. You know me. I've been doing commercials for 15 years, television commercials, radio ads, billboards. Now I'm trying to step it into the big leagues. I want to be an independent filmmaker. I've got the degrees, I've got the experience, and I need your help to make my first independent film, Garrote. So Garrote is Boys in the Hood meets Clue. So these dudes from Brooklyn is trying to buy their drugs to supply the hood. So they go to the mafia stronghold and they purchase their drugs, but one of them turns up dead. And now there's a race to find out who did it. The Godfather's going to send in his hit squad, Squadra Assassina, to take them out. They don't figure out who did it because somebody died on his turf and he's not happy and he can't have stuff like that happening in his business. So please, if you want to show support, my Kickstarter campaign is down in the description box. Let me say that again. Russia has more nuclear weapons than any other country in the world. Number 2 being the US, right? So now you have the 2 biggest nuclear powers about to fight over Venezuela oil. And if that wasn't enough of a threat, let's finish the picture. That's on the Western Hemisphere. In the East, Vladimir Putin's still attacking Ukraine. The US is like, yo, just give in. Just give him what he wants. They're not promising security guarantees. What is a security guarantee? This is important. A security guarantee means that other countries will place troops in Ukraine, and that if Vladimir Putin attacks again, that the troops that are placed from other countries can help. That's the security guarantee they're talking about. So Zelensky wants a security guarantee. He wants other countries to come and help in case Putin attacks again as part of any type of treaty for peace. Like, I got to know that other countries can back me up and he's not going to do this again. This is not the first time he did it. 2013 was just as bad. Like, I got to have some sort of security guarantee, something where other countries can help this time. That's when, let me join NATO. Like, I need help. Putin is not going to stop. He keeps coming. Also, the EU looked and said, yeah, he's not going to stop in Ukraine. If he goes through Ukraine, Poland next. He's coming. So we're going to back Ukraine. Putin made the threat to the EU, to UK, to Europe. And he said, I think I could take you. So here's what's going to happen. Y'all help Ukraine, and it's on. On like Donkey Kong, boy. Of course, he didn't say it like that, but that's what he said, because that's my way of still, you know what I mean? So basically, he's now threatened all of Europe with war if they try to defend Ukraine. Europe is like, he's coming anyway. He already does, like, yo, if he takes Ukraine, what's going to stop him from moving on to Poland and the rest of Europe? Nah, we got to stop him in Ukraine. So in the East, what's happening is Putin is trying to threaten EU over Ukraine, and the EU feels they can't back down because he's coming anyway. So I don't see a way out of that. I don't see a way around, again, Russia with the most nuclear weapons than anybody on the planet. I don't see a way around. I don't see a de-escalation option on the table. Putin is not stopping no matter what. So that's where we stand right now. On the West, Putin and the United States over Venezuela. And in the East, Putin and all of Europe over Ukraine. This is LC signing out.